What it do, fam? It's your boy King Delight, and I'm coming back to you with another video. If you're new to this channel, don't forget that subscribe button. And if you're not new, you know what this channel is about to do. Right? Today, I'm gonna hit on a story that I've, hit on a few months back regarding Isaiah Harris here in my hometown of Detroit, Michigan. And matter of fact, I've had spoken with, some of her cousins, one of her cousins, off and on, but I tried to reach out to her and, she's really hurting. The family's really hurting. And yeah, it's devastating. It is very devastating because of the fact that this is a 13-year-old baby that should still be here. Now, they never recovered the body, but it went this long and they had too much evidence on this guy, what he did. I'm going to show you the video, and I'm going to let you see it for yourself. Okay? Hold on. Let me see if I can get it up here. There we go.
The disappearance of 13-year-old Naziah Harris now being treated as a homicide. Today, prosecutors charging a 41-year-old man in the case, a man who they say killed her.
He was a classic and expert groomer and pedophile. It's incredibly sad, incredibly unspeakable, and we want to bring justice to her and her family.
Naziah Harris was last seen in early January after she got off the school bus. She has not been heard from or seen since.
Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy, you just heard there. She says there's overwhelming evidence that shows Harris is dead, but Jarvis Butts is responsible. Sean Lay joining us live. Prosecutors say the 13-year-old was pregnant, Sean, and that Butts was the father.
Absolutely. More on that. And keep in mind, here we are right here talking about another Detroit teen, body not found but presumed dead at the hands of someone else. Here the prosecutor says text messages between Naziah and this 41-year-old Jarvis Butts make the horrible link. Here's exactly what we know right now. Behind Wayne County Prosecutor Kim Worthy, a selfie taken by 13-year-old Naziah Harris the day she went missing, January 9th.
She is smiling and waving and saying hello. But little did she know that she was really saying goodbye.
The prosecutor says evidence confirms 13-year-old Naziah was murdered allegedly at the hands of 41-year-old Jarvis Butts, involved with Naziah's aunt, but text messages between Butts and the teen show he was sexually abusing Naziah, even getting the teen pregnant.
You look at that face, and you do not see the horrors that she had gone through in her short life. The exploitation, the molestations, the sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she was concealing.
A great aunt and cousin of Naziah say long before the girl went missing, they were waving red flags to the family and to authorities that Butts should not be around Naziah or other kids. They allege those closest to the teen did nothing.
She might have been able to be saved. They didn't report her missing to the day after she went missing.
Just the fact that this well-known pedophile was around any of them was a problem for me.
Police Commissioner Tamara Smith, you went door to door looking for this girl.
Absolutely. It was very important. Like losing a child, I have children. I couldn't imagine that. Would you do that to a child? How does the family not know what's going on?
We take a lesson from this. We make strong and good decisions for our children, keeping them out of harm's way. We are not pointing out anything that someone did wrong. We just want to make sure people do a lot more things right.
Back here live, let's talk about Jarvis Butts. 41 years old. He's been locked up, guys, in Wayne County Jail for quite some time on unrelated charges that he is now officially facing today of similar sex crimes against a girl younger than 13 and another child who was about 4 years old at the time, prosecutors say, of the criminal sexual conduct. Now, he'll be in court tomorrow on Naziah's charges, the murder and criminal sexual conduct. Tomorrow morning, we'll be there for sure. We're live. Sean Lay, Local 4.
That's a horrendous story. All right, Sean.
There you have it. 13-year-old Naziah Harris. Now they presuming her to be gone because of this person right here. I'm pointing the wrong way. Sorry about that. This monster right here. Jarvis Butts. 41 years old. What you doing with a 13-year-old? And you was with her auntie. You had a whole woman. But not only he did Naziah, but he did sexually assaulted other little girls, a 4-year-old and another teenager. No, this monster should have been off the street. He should have. Don't make sense. Now they presuming her dead. Now I know Kim Worthy. She's a darn good prosecutor. She's a prosecuting attorney. Very good. She'll get his butt underneath the cell for sure. Kim Worthy don't play. I know her, and I've met her personally. And she's a sweetheart in person. But when it comes to her job, she don't play. Shout out to Kim Worthy. Prosecuting attorney Kim Worthy. But this man should have been out. Listen to this trial, and then after this, then we're gonna go ahead and God love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. And take care of yourself and each other. Watch this one.
Mr. Butts has 3 cases. Case number 240-596-1901, Houston, Michigan versus Jarvis Butts. Case number 240-596-1801, Houston, Michigan versus Jarvis Butts. And case number 240-596-1701, Houston, Michigan versus Jarvis Butts. Appearances from the people.
Yes. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tina Ripley on behalf of the people.
Okay. Before we go further into this, my request is for you to pray for the family of Naziah Harris. Pray for the family because they are going through so. They're hurting. This is a hurtful situation. And please just keep them uplifted in your prayers. Now we're going to resume.
P83688.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Matthew Mathis on behalf of the people, P82796.
Good afternoon. Okay, just quick.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Cheryl Quick, P83973 on behalf of Jarvis Butts. I believe co-counsel is present. Ken Riggins.
Yes, he is.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Good afternoon to your staff. Neighborhood Defender Services by Ken Riggins, P82125 on behalf of Mr. Jarvis Butts, who stands with me to my right.
Okay, Ms. Quick and Mr. Riggins, do you waive from reading stand mute?
We do, Your Honor.
Okay, court order not
Yes, Your Honor.
Court order not guilty plea on behalf of the client with respect to all 3 cases. Bond recommendation from the people.
Yes, Judge. People are requesting a remand.
On all 3?
Yes, Judge.
Can you give just a brief summary for each case?
Yes, Judge.
Very, very, relatively brief, yes.
Sure, Judge. Starting with the case ending in 619, that is a criminal sexual conduct in the 1st degree with added charges of criminal sexual conduct in the 2nd degree. That is for Mr. Butts' biological daughter, and she was around 8 or 9 when the touchings first started happening, and 10 when she was penetrated. Mr. Butts is a habitual offender, 4th offense notice, mandatory 25 years, and he also has a prior conviction for criminal sexual conduct in the 3rd degree with a person 13 through 15.
Okay, give me background on those 2 cases, please.
Yes, and as it relates to case ending in 618, that is 1 count of criminal sexual conduct in the 2nd degree. He does have the 2nd offense notice on that, along with the habitual 4th offense mandatory 25. That case is for the sexual assault of a 4-year-old minor. She was 4 years old at the time, and she was the daughter of one of Mr. Butts' girlfriends at the time. and we believe her to have contracted chlamydia. And as it relates to the case ending in 617, that case involves the missing 13-year-old Neziah Harris. Neziah went missing on January 9th in 2024 after last being seen alive with Jarvis Butts. Mr. Butts is a serial child rapist and murderer. The evidence will show that Jarvis Butts has been sexually assaulting Neziah Harris since at least the fall of 2022, and that Neziah Harris was pregnant with Jarvis Butts' child on January 9th of 2024, and that Mr. Butts was aware of this pregnancy. Jarvis Butts was supposed to turn himself in on January 9th of 2024 to serve a year-long sentence for CCW. This date ultimately got moved to February 7th of 2024, allowing him the opportunity and time to take care of his Neziah Harris problem. And that's exactly what Mr. Butts did. While Neziah Harris's body has still not been found, the evidence recovered points to only one devastating outcome. Although Jarvis Butts is currently serving a sentence for CCW, that's no excuse for his bond in this case to be anything but a remand. Jarvis Butts has been a convicted child rapist since 2025, as I mentioned, or 2005, I'm sorry. And as I mentioned prior, he is a habitual fourth offender notice with a mandatory 25 years. And if convicted of any of these charges in these cases, that is a mandatory 25. He is an absolute danger to the community and all children. Since getting out of prison, Jarvis Butts has continued to sexually assault children, resulting in now 3 active criminal sexual conduct cases against minors, with no doubt many more out there. The people acknowledge that these charges are allegations at this point, but we're confident in these charges moving forward that the evidence will show that Jarvis Butts not only sexually assaulted and impregnated Neziah Harris, but that he ultimately killed her in order to cover up the ongoing assaults and pregnancy.
Thank you, Ms. Whitley. From Ms. Quick or Mr. Ravens, any response to the question you made?
Well, I will say, all conjecture aside, the one thing she said that is true is Mr. Butts is currently under sentence. As such, he is not eligible to be released, so we are not going to object to the bond at this time.
Okay. Ms. Quick, is there anything you want to add?
No, I defer to Mr. Riggins.
Okay. All right. Court have heard an argument as to bond. Remand is provided under NCR 6.106, provided the people show a great presumption of guilt. I think they've more than met their burden. We'll remand Mr. Butts in all 3 cases in custody of Wayne County Jail, other cases pending. Mr. Butts' next court date will be probable cause October 4th, preliminary examination October 10th, 1:45 p.m., at least tentatively scheduled now for the Judge King. Anything else for the record from either any attorney?
No, for the people, Judge. Thank you.
Nothing from the bench,
No, Your Honor.
Quick. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Butts, you step aside.